Falkirk TV is proudly sponsored by GM Landscape UK.
John, after last Saturday, you must be happy with the performance today to bounce back with a win.
Yeah, delighted, absolutely delighted. The boys have been fantastic, great first half performance, and the only thing that was missing was probably more goals. Aidan Nisbet took his goal really well, but there was opportunities. The goalkeeper has had great saves, two brilliant saves, and then we're a little bit wasteful with some shots. I think Ethan and Calvin have had great moves. It's built up to a shooting opportunity for the edge of the box, and we're ballooning them over the bar. So a bit wasteful in front of goal as well. But a great reaction for last week. Mentality of the team was fantastic. We've given up very, very few opportunities to a decent, good Queen's Park team. Midfield were excellent. Brad, Dylan, Aidan Nisbet, and the two wingers. And I thought Gary was again very, very good tonight. He's a bit unlucky. He's got a header in the second half, goes off the bar, and he's been setting things up for others. So delighted with each and every one of them. Subs coming on as well. Alfie played his part, making good runs to getting us higher up the park. Mikey and Yates are coming on, giving us energy when we were maybe just getting a little bit tired in there. So absolutely delighted to bounce back. We've not had to do it very often, but the guys always seem to do it. They always seem to come back. So huge compliments to each and every one of the players. They've went out there and they've kind of dominated a huge part of that game. Should have had a bigger cushion going into the dying minutes of the game when anything can happen. But fair play to them, they continue to defend well. As I said, Nicky had one save to make, a couple of minutes to go at his near post. And so it's vitally important that he makes that save, or we're not getting all 3 points, which we obviously deserved.
There are periods in the game where Queen's Park just look to kind of sit back and defend and make it really difficult to break them down, but I have to say the kind of fluidity of the play out there and some of the first touch passing was a joy to behold. Absolutely, we played some great football. I think we pushed Queen's back, and of course the deeper there's not some space down behind, so you've got to continue passing very, very quickly, trying to look for openings, maybe having to get around the side of them, as we were trying to do, and as we did. We've got balls across the face of the goal, maybe just never got a taker, or when we did, the goalie made some good saves. So everything was there. We're in total control first half, total control. One moment we lost the ball deep in our own half and they broke and hit the post. So again, typical in football, unless you kill teams off, then anything can happen. But I think that would be a little bit nitpicking. So we had to, play through a low block, and I thought we did it. We tried to do that. We were very patient, but at the same time, we were always looking for it. We were always looking to penetrate through the defence. And when we did do that, unfortunately, the goalkeeper made some good saves. So delighted with the way we played. Some really, sparkling football. Absolutely. Ethan Ross had another fantastic performance again today. Probably quite unlucky not to grab a goal himself. He came off, and Sean Mackey came on for a rare stint at left wing. I take it was just a little bit of cramp from Ethan.
It was cramp. It was cramp. He put so much into the game, and there was such an intensity in the first half that it was going to tell, and that's why we had to make the substitutions that we made. We didn't have another straightforward swap for Ethan, or maybe we could have done him as well, but he was still flying in the game. He is flying at the moment. He's absolutely different class. So it was, what do you do? So Sean will, at least he'll maybe just defend for us in that area. He'll be high at the pitch, but he'll come back in and help out defensively. So he was on long enough to get himself booked. Another rash challenge.
A first league goal of the season for Aidan Nisbet as well. I think it's one that's been coming. I think he's the last few weeks he's been speaking about trying to get that first goal, and he delivered it today. It's
definitely been coming. He's been knocking on the door. He's had opportunities. Delighted for him. He worked so hard. In the opening, on opening spell of the game, no particular any particular minutes. We pressed very high. We won the ball back very high, which got us opportunities to score goals. And Aidan's key to that. That's one of his biggest assets is, pressing the opposition high at the pitch and winning the ball back, and then looking to score or play somebody in.
And now 10 days until your next game, so a bit of an extended break before we play East Kilbride in the Scottish Cup.
Yeah, well, that's good. You know, it is good. I'm delighted we've got a longer break. You know, we'll be preparing for that, and we'll be ready. You know, East Kilbride have shown how good they are. You know, you can't beat Airdrie and Ayr United and be mugs. Absolutely not. So we need to be ready. Yeah, we'll have to be ready. We'll need to be well up for it. You know, they did excellently well against Ayr United. Yeah, just a word for Simon Ferry. We're sort of communicating backwards and forwards. So we're going to play 4-4-2 and we're just going to launch it. All right, Si?
I'm sure you'll appreciate the heads up. Thanks, John, and congratulations on the win.
Cheers, thank you.